Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings, you wear weaves in your hair, you wear fake eyelashes, you wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking.
In case you've ever wondered what it looks like for a former it girl of the far right to be put out to pasture, now you know. Everything about this video reeks of desperation. Because speaking as a political content creator myself who has built her own sizable audience by being interesting and intelligent and having something of actual value to say, I know a desperate appeal for attention from a person with no actual talent when I see one. For anyone that doesn't recognize her, by the way, this is the same girl that went viral a few years ago for saying the N-word on TikTok and then went on Piers Morgan to do the same exact thing. She had a brief moment of fame on the far right thanks to that little stunt, although her 15 minutes really turned out to be more like 5.5 after the racist chudge she was attempting to appeal to realized that she has a mixed race child. And I'm being very intentional here by not using her name, by the way. There is nothing that this woman would love more than for someone with an audience on the left like me to send our followers over to engage with her content. So I won't be doing that. And I'd ask that you refrain from putting her name in the comments either. I shared that first clip with you, not just so that we could react to it itself, but so that you'd have context for this next clip I'm about to show you. In this next clip, she's attempting to explain why she did an entire live stream in blackface. And in doing so, she accidentally gives the rest of us the perfect clip to show to any centrist or moderate conservative still attempting to hand wave away casual racism as not that deep. Because as she makes it very clear in the clip, it is, in fact, that deep for people like her.
I want to explain the method behind the madness and perhaps what my long-term goals are. You know when you make a hot, like you boil a lot of water because you want to make tea or whatever? Well, you have to temper the pot before you do that. So you put water in slowly, that's warmer and warmer and warmer until that glass jar, pot, pitcher, whatever, is tempered. And until it's tempered, you cannot pour the boiling hot water into it or it will crack the pot. So what me and several other people do is we say the worst things possible in the most wild, outlandish ways possible. When we have a leader that has all the messaging that we want, instead of people digging up his past and, oh, he said this racist thing, and oh, did you hear that he said the N-word once? That people won't care because they're so used to hearing the craziest things ever that a leader with our aligned views will be able to get into an elected position of power without being taken down by the typical media smears. The mass deportations will not seem so shocking if you have rhetoric like mine out there, because the people will become used to hearing that.
Anyway, in conclusion, best of luck to that talentless hack as she learns the hard way why you should never put all of your metaphorical eggs in the basket of a movement that hates women. I'd say we'll miss you as you slowly fade into your pathetic washed-up obscurity, but we both know that would be a lie, so I'll just say good riddance instead.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to your channels. So this white podcaster, she decided that for Halloween she would dress up as, in her words, the scariest thing she could think of, which is a black woman complaining about EBT stamps in November. On top of that, she paints her face black, wears a bonnet, fake nails and gold hoops, and then goes on in her podcast to claim that white people are the original people and that the current administration should solely focus on them rather than immigrants or other groups. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, this rings every single alarm bell, right? Because this is not just tone deaf, it's racist, it's mocking, it's fetishizing black culture while simultaneously demeaning it. And the thing is, black folks have been trying to mind their business, do their thing, live, and now these folks creep in, mimic, mock, and still claim they're oppressed. The obsession is obvious. The imitating, the mocking, the loud and clear message of we want your culture, but we hate you and we're scared of you. It's twisted, right? Anyways, let me roll the clips and we'll be back with some commentary. Credit goes to all original creators. Thank you so much for tapping in when you saw this. Let's watch and we'll be back.
So I just saw clips of that Pimple Plus lady who did full blackface as her Halloween costume and said that she was dressed as a black woman because that's the scariest thing that she could think of. I'm not going to say her name or post the clips because that is what she wants and I refuse to give her what she wants. But I wanted to point out one of the things that she said while she was dressed in blackface because I thought it was really interesting. She said that she had planned to go to KFC, but by the time she remembered that she wanted to do that, she was already dressed in blackface, and so she didn't think that it was a smart idea to go out in public like that. That tells me everything that I need to know. This woman wants to be Charlie Kirk reincarnated. She wants to be a professional rage baiter, but will that ever really happen for her? Did Ben and JLo's marriage last? Because it's the same. I fear the only thing scary is her. Let's be so for real. She would never do this with her chest. She said herself it was not smart for her to go in public looking like that because she knows the second she steps outside in full blackface, a fade would immediately be called. And I'm not condoning violence. However, I'm not going to act like for some people, violence isn't the answer. Violence is the question. And the answer is yes. So she sits from the comfort of her parents' home attempting to rage bait for clicks and clout, but what she fails to realize is that no matter how racist she is, no matter how much she tries to appeal to a certain demographic, she is a she. You think they're going to follow a woman? Right. Never mind the fact that when she first went viral a year and a half ago, they found out that she has a biracial child and threw her out like the piece of trash that she is. This woman wants to be a professional rage baiter from home. Don't give her the satisfaction. If you're going to rage bait, come outside and do it. Because I'm trying to see something. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Wait, half the struggles that black women think they face, it's of their own fucking doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. You people fight every day. Could you choose any outfit and get up that's like less conducive to fighting? Seriously. They wear wigs that can be pulled out. They put braids in their hair that could rip the rest of their hair out, and then they complain about having alopecia. No, it's self-induced alopecia.
Y'all be worried about the wrong people being racist when the racists are literally just out here just being blatant. Like, this right here is unacceptable. And this is crazy. All of her content is literally centered and focused on black people. She wouldn't have a platform if it wasn't for black people. Because that's all she talks about. That's all she thinks about. She wants to be black. Like, she wants to be black so bad she can taste it. Like, she's literally obsessed with black people. But the fact that X has not taken down this video, and it's been a full 24 hours and counting, is what really concerns me. A lot of other platforms have not taken her videos down. And this is just blatant racism. Did you know that there are more white people on EBT than there are black people? Like, way more. And yes, we still have not gotten reparations. And yes, we did build this country. Who do you think did it? Because it wasn't y'all. I don't want to hear nothing about Wh1te when we have this racist sitting up here wearing blackface, disrespecting black women. Blatantly. Where's all the posts on TikTok about how she's a racist and getting her canceled? X and all the other social media platforms. Why is her platforms not taken down? Why is this video still up?
I'm not surprised because losers are going to be losers, and I'm not disappointed because that would require a modicum of respect, but the obsession is wild. Like, you're that obsessed. That obsessed. We're on your minds constantly. Siri play Mariah Carey obsessed. Siri play Nick Jonas jealous. The way they're so bold with it proves why they chose this current regime. They want to be out loud and proud with their racism. Forget food and healthcare, they want to feel superior even though they look like fools. When Barack Obama was president, black people didn't put on whiteface. But when you're that insecure, you try to make others feel inferior even though it backfires. You don't see us dressing up as January 6ers, so maybe those are the attributes they should try to emulate. I'm not going to address the stereotypes because they're not worth it. They saw the first black president and the black first lady. They know what we're capable of. They would just rather live in denial. But actions have consequences, and I'm wishing them a very happy joblessness, in-school expulsions, and generational embarrassment.
It's 2025, about to be 2026. Halloween just ended, and we as black people are still going through the same bullshit we've been dealing with for the past 400 years. These are the same people who get up in your face and tell you that racism is no longer alive in America and that we as black people are exaggerating. And for months, I've been hearing black people say, what is this obsession with black people? Why are they so obsessed with black people? There's actually a term for this. It's called negrophilia, or in modern terms, it's called blackfishing or blackophilia. Negrophilia is what you call someone who is obsessed with black people and black culture to the point where they objectify it, they sexualize it, and they condemn black identity in such a hateful and a violent manner. Making a post in blackface saying, oh, when that EBT hit, and having fried chicken in your hand, or going live doing blackface and wearing large hoop earrings with a bonnet saying that black women are violent and they dress ghetto, that is negrophilia. They're obsessed with us.
That gotta be AI. That white lady that dressed up as a black woman with blackface and a bonnet and was talking shit about black women, that's gotta be AI. It's gotta be AI. It's gotta be. It is. It's AI. I'm certain. There's no way. No. Yeah, you can't fool me. That shit's AI.
That face. I know it's hard, but get a good look at it. That face is the definition of a cry for help. This entire video was aimed at black women. Lily, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Black women don't give a fuck about you. Black women don't care about Lily Gaddis. Yes, I've seen people say, don't say her name, don't say her name, don't give her a platform. But I'm gonna say her name and I'm gonna give her a platform. Because clearly she desperately needs it. This showed a cry for help, desperation, and obsession. Just listen to the detail she has. Whether accurate or not, you could tell it's from an observer who watches black women nonstop. You could say even tries to study black women. But you hate black women. How's that work? You've propped yourself up in front of a mic and camera and tried your best to make your skin that of a black woman's. Terrible job, I might add. Meanwhile, you're the mother to a biracial child. I'm not here to argue whether the child is black, Indian, or Latino. Y'all can do that in the comments. But on top of being obsessive and desperate, Lily Gaddis has single-handedly showed us how sad it is to be racist. Black women ain't even your target audience, ain't never gonna be your target audience. And I wouldn't blame any black woman for seeing this and thinking you were a scary monster from Halloween.
Miss Girl thought she ate down by painting her face in whatever shade of foundation that was. So you telling me you went to the store, you picked up a brown foundation and spent your USDs on it to get on your podcast that we don't know the name of to imitate black women or black people? I don't know which one. It's more concerning than it is upsetting. That is something that you need to talk to a fucking psychiatrist about. Why are y'all so obsessed? Why?
The rage bait is real, honey. And Lily, you got on this damn app and chose violence. But guess what? You didn't get the response that you thought you would. Because once again, us as black women are up by 1 million. And we are tired of y'all bullshit. Like, it's giving obsessed at this moment. Lily, right? That's your name? You need to get your ass together. You get what I'm saying? It seems like you have something in your soul that needs to be healed. Because last time I checked, don't you got a biracial child? What do you think that you're doing to your child? Oh, so you think that you get a pass because you had a black baby. Imagine what your child is going through, is going to go through once they see this video resurface. Is you cool? I think that you didn't think this through a little bit, because what are you going to tell your child when they see that you are over here trying to mock a black woman, talking about we are angry black women, mad all the time, and especially mad because our EBT is getting taken away? Honey, last time I checked the stats, matter of fact, I'm a factual person. So I looked at Google for you, and these are the stats. 37% participants. Yeah, so what are you getting at? Again, I'm just saying, if you like us, just say that. If you love us, just say that. The hate is fucking real because, yes, we love nice things. We deserve it just like you, right? Yes, we love our fingernails long and pretty and cute and loud to be expressive, because that's how we feel. If we're in a workspace and we can't express ourselves in any way, best believe we're going to express it through our nails, through our hair, and through how it is that we show up every day. Do you not understand? I'm very much flattered, baby. I'm very much flattered because I woke up to see this on my For You page, and I just want to thank you. Thank you for the side eyes. Thank you for letting us know that we are doing something right, okay? But rage, nah, that's never us, because we've dealt so much bullshit throughout these years. Baby, you got to do something worse to make us mad. You got to do something way worse to make us mad, baby, and this ain't it. I just wonder how your child is going to take this when they get older, because it's just like, what My mom said something about this, and I'm black. Yeah, it seems like your future is going to be a little bit lonely. But again, that's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? That ain't none of my black ass business. But I'm just worried about that child, though. It's like white women like you that just love being with black men to have a cute, oh, our baby's going to be cute and light skinned and this and that. I can't wait to do their hair. I can't wait. Yeah. And then when their baby is here, did you forget that they black? Because you start doing weird ass shit. And you the type of woman that would say the N word because you're black. My child is black. I have a black husband and think that you could get away with it. I figured I'd just go ahead and share this to my black community because once again, women were up by 1 million and we got another white woman that wants to be us. Because again, we're loud, we're obnoxious, we're wearing long nails, we're a strong black woman. Mind you, we ain't never wanted to be called a strong black woman. That term within itself pisses me off because we are amazing women. I know y'all seen that video when this man was saying that his mother told him if he was ever in danger to go to a black woman first. Why do you think that was?
I will not be reacting to that bitch doing blackface. Y'all fall for it every time. She's obsessed with black people. Just like the rest of them. This shit don't move. This world do not move. Do not spin without black people and black culture. Black existence, black inventions, black music, black fashion, black vernacular. These people will have no identity without us.
Let's stop acting surprised when white conservatives do blackface every Halloween. They do this every year. This isn't new. This is part of their culture of mockery. Black people have always been the target of their jokes because they have no humor. Brown people have always been the target as well. You know, they are not funny. And if you know American history, none of this is shocking because they've been doing this since the 1800s in minstrel shows. So let's stop acting surprised. Let's stop acting like this is a new thing. It's old. It's who they are. Now it's time to stop being shocked. It's time to start getting organized, and we need to prepare, build power, and make sure that the other side is just completely destroyed.
Welcome back to the show. So last night was Halloween, as many people know, and I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of.
I'm thinking The Grudge, The Ring Girl, Freddy Krueger, Pennywise.
Which is the black woman, which is a person who is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined, that their race card is no longer working in this new climate.
Yeah, she dressed up as a black woman, blackface and all, and the complete display of racism, disrespect, and disgusting stereotype made me sick to my stomach.
Okay, so I just saw the whole thing with Lily Gaddis doing her little blackface stunt yesterday, and I just have a question for her and all the other racist white people. Why are you guys so obsessed with black people? Why are we always on your minds? You know, you claim to not like us, but you cannot stop talking about us, and you can't stay away from us. Like, if you go to her YouTube page, it's literally all about black people. Like, I'm all for criticizing the negative points of black culture, but it's pretty obvious when you just don't like black people. Like, bro, it's weird. It's like a mental illness. Because why? It's so fascinating to me how obsessed they are with us. It needs to be studied because this is truly very, very interesting to me.
I actually had the time to do this. Like, okay, I know you did this. You did this like purely for attention. I get it, right? You know, you want that attention. Like, you want that attention badly. I get that, right? That's the reason why you did it, right? But like, this is a mental illness. Like, there's something wrong with her. Like, I'm trying to tell you guys, like there's like, she's not like up here, bro. But not only was that like the biggest failed rage bait of the century, like, you just rage baited like so hard and it just didn't work. when I saw that video, I was actually laughing. Like, I wasn't actually angry by that video. Like, I wasn't angry. I was just thinking, like, what is wrong with her? Like, why is she so obsessed? Like, what is like her actual like problem? Like, is she like okay? Like, that was the first thing I was thinking. Like, this woman put a bonnet on. Like, I know this woman has never seen a bonnet in her life before, but she went online, bought a bonnet, put some fake nails on, right? Painted up. Nah.
Yeah, so for Halloween, I'm gonna be Black Panther.
Blair, you can't do blackface.
Omar, you think I'm doing blackface? This is for the beard.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Blackface is the racist practice of using makeup to change your skin tone or features in order to mimic a black person. It has deeply racist roots in minstrel shows where white actors would use wigs, face paint, or even shoe polish and caricatured features in order to harmfully depict stereotypes about black people.
Well, I guess it's more nuanced because I'm black.
Yeah, you're black, but it's still blackface, even if a light-skinned black person does it. While blackface typically describes the actions of white or non-black people of color, lighter-skinned black people can participate in colorism by doing this.
Changing your body size, using mobility aids you don't need, and mimicking scars and facial differences is also harmful.
So if I want to be Professor X, I can't get a wheelchair?
No, it's disrespectful and ableist, especially because there are so many disabled people who are denied access to mobility devices. You can dress as people who you don't share features or identities with, but
don't change your facial or body features, skin tone, or mimic a disability.
If you're using something that's tied to a real-life culture, ask yourself if that's appropriate for you.
All of these things are tied to real people's humanity and existence.
So remember,
bodies are not costumes.
So the blackface, the mockery of black women's style, the entitlement of calling yourself the scariest thing by being a black woman complaining about food stamps, that is a whole new level of disrespect. But let's be clear, black women's voices matter. Our lives matter. The culture that gets ripped off, mocked, appropriated, and then degraded, that deserves better. And when someone claims you're scary simply because you're black, that is oppression disguised as shock value. But credit goes to all the original creators of the clips you just saw. This is commentary and educational in nature, protected under Section 107 of the US Copyright Act. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If this resonated with you, drop a like, leave a comment, tell me how you feel, share the video so folks can see this too, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already for more real talk. Stay safe, stay real, and as usual, I'll see you on my next one.